All right, so you have the floor.
Okay, good morning, everybody. And thank you, Chairman. Thank you for all you do for us. So basically, I'll run through. Sorry, I might not be a very good teacher. I'm not like a Chairman Ariel. I'm still learning. But it's just basically to run through the Liberty strategy. This is the strategy that was created by one of our educators, this rich Vendiga, and he has done the back test of this for over a year and he has been profitable on it for the past 1 year. And I know people that started this Liberty Reserve in January. They've also, for the whole of January, it's made amazing numbers. So that's why I got interested in it. And it's actually very simple to set up. I don't know if can you see my screen?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
we can see.
Okay, so on Trading View, you just need two indicators. Actually, it's just one, but I just want to set it up exactly how Rich Vendiga set up his own. So you need two indicators. So if you go to indicators here, you have what we call the Asian range by Nico 948. It's because I've already there, but if you search Asian range on your by Nico 948, so this is one of the indicators. Then the second one is uh, London and New York Open. The London, the type is LON. Then the and is the sign and New York Open by John Fibonacci. So those are the two indicators that you need. Okay, I hope everybody's getting that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
I didn't get
for
it. Please, where are you checking? This
so from
graph.
indicators, can you see indicators up here where I'm clicking here?
Is it MetaTrader 4 or Trade Locker?
No, this is Trading View.
Oh, Trade View, okay.
Yeah. So if you are to get those indicators, just come here in the indicators and search for it. It's because I've already studied, that's why I have this Asian range. So, but search for Asian range by Nico 948. Then the other one is New York, London and New York Open. Then on TradingView, if you want to get the NAS 100 indicator, because there are quite a number of them, but Rich actually recommended that we use the one from FXCM. Okay, this is on the indices. Let me search on. Yeah, so this is the one that's Rich recommends by FXCM because he said it's the one closest to what Trade Locker uses.
Is that also another indicator?
No, so this is NAS one. This is the what we are trading. This is the Nasdaq sign. So for you to select it on Trading View, you need to change. If it's because I have it already here, but if you don't have it, you need to go and search. Click on this plus sign on your Trading View, then search for NAS 100. But you will see a lot of NAS 100. There's one by Pepperstone. There's uh, FXCM. There's Black Bull. So, but he recommends that we use FXCM.
So does it mean you cannot use this scanner on another currency pair?
Well, he has only back tested it on NAS 100. We've seen some people that said it works for other pairs, but this is what he has tested it on. So if you want to use it on another pair, you might need to do a lot of back testing to actually to actually confirm that it works on, but he has tested it with NAS 100 for over a year for him to come up with the fact that it works. So I'm not sure whether it works with any other. It's possible that it works, but we're not very sure of that. So, hello, are we still together?
Absolutely.
Okay. So on the Asian, once you select this one, you go to, for the Asian range, you go to the settings and come to inputs first. Reference resolution is 1 day. So for the session, so this is where, for me personally, I actually changed this initially when I tried to convert it to Nigerian time, and I was having some issues with it. I don't know whether I didn't do it well or but I kept having that challenge. So I decided to set it exactly how Rich set his own. It's just I know in my head I know when it is in Nigeria, but I set it so I actually changed my trading view to UTC -5, which is New York time. Then you come here. So in New York time, the Asian session starts by 7 o'clock to 1 p.m. Hello, are you with me? I want to know whether I'm going too fast or too slow.
You're good.
Okay. So you set to start at 7. This is New York time. Remember to all change this to UTC -5. That's New York time. Then you set it to start at 7 and ends at 1 o'clock. This 1 o'clock is, I think it's about 7 o'clock Nigerian time in the morning. Then I think this is 1 o'clock Nigerian time. But I will still try and do that. But I actually tested it and I was having issues. So I decided to stick to what it did exactly. So once you set that, then you go to style. For the style, this is the upper, so you can change this to anything that suits you actually. It doesn't have to be this color. Like let me change this now to, let's say, blue. Then change this to red. So you can play around with the colors. This doesn't really affect anything. Okay. So that's all. That's all you need to set on this. And click OK. And so you can see the color has changed from what it was before. So we can always change. The most important thing is to have this range. Then the second one, the second indicator too doesn't have too much set. So what this second indicator does is just to indicate, if you see this blue line here, can you see this blue line here?
Yes.
Okay, so this blue line just indicates that this is the start of the London session. Then if the New York one, let me see whether if I go back, I can see the one for it. Okay, so look at this. This is the blue for London session. Then this is when the New York session starts. That's the yellow bar. So that's all that indicator just shows you. So it's not really that important, but that's how he uses it. So once you have your range, so this range forms between that time, like I say, that's 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock New York time. I think that's 1 to 7 a.m. in Nigeria. So what you do once this thing starts, once it stops from this is the last, after the last candle, this should be around 7 or a little after 7 o'clock in morning Nigerian time. So even if you are using the New York time, just know that this ends at around 7. So what you do is you mark the upper range of the Asian range. So this is the upper, just put your arrow here and set an alert. So once you have that, just click this plus sign here, and it sets an alert for you. That's add alert on NAS. So you can also click this add alert. So once you have the alerts, you edit it. For me, I set it as whenever it's crossing up, and every time it crosses up that upper range, you have that one there. Then you also have, then you also go down to the lower, uh, the Asian low, and also set the same alert. So everything we are looking at is within this range. So once you have that range set up, you might not be looking at it. Sometimes it happens. So today was a strange thing happened today. And normally, these breakouts normally takes a while. So you need to watch it after listen. And what's the strategy is you wait for this the first candle that breaks out of that upper range. You wait for once you have that candle close above the upper range, then you wait for the second candle for confirmation. Second 5 minutes candle to also close above that upper range. So that's your confirmation to take a buy. So once you have that confirmation, then you can take a buy. Then if it's breaking down here, I'll go back when I finish the explanation so we can see how it's behaved on other days. So if it also goes down here, the same thing. If it breaks, the first candle that breaks, we allow it to close, body close, not a weak body close. So once you have that, then you wait for the next candle as confirmation to enter. And the reason why we wait for those confirmations is that sometimes it's a it's not a real, it's a fake out. So it might just go out, act as if it wants to go up, then before you know it reverses. So you need to actually watch that. So once you have that, that's basically the setup of that's the Liberty Reserve. The only thing you need to uh I skipped calling it Liberty strategy. Sorry. So the only thing you need to just watch out for once you start the trade is Rich recommended is most of the trades is at least it does 1 to 2 for risk reward. So sometimes you might risk $50 to get 100 or to get sometimes it does 1 to 3, 1 to 4. It depends on how the market moves. But the recommendation is that once you have 1 to 1, you move your stop loss to break even. So whatever happens, you are not losing. And the recommended stop loss is 50. That's 5,000 ticks. That's 50 pips from your entry. So, for example, if I enter at 21,500, for example, my stop loss is going to be 21,450. So that's where. So anywhere you enter from, you use a 50 pips stop loss. Then your risk to reward is sometimes it does 1 to 3, sometimes it does 1 to 4. Yesterday we had 1 to 4. But you also need to now know how to manage your trades. Because sometimes you see it go, you are waiting for it to get to your take profits, and before you know it reverses. So that's why once you do 1 to 1, uh you set your stop loss to break even and allow it to run. So even if it reverses, at least you're sure that you're not losing anything, even if you're not gaining. And sometimes if you're okay with 1 to 1, you can close it, or if you're okay with 1 to 2, you can close it out. So most times this happens. The Rich does not trade the London session. He does only New York sessions. So sometimes in a day, it's possible for you to catch this during the London session and get another opportunity during the uh, New York session too. But sometimes it's only once, and sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't even. You might not be able to get a clean entry. So if you don't get a clean entry, just leave it. So like what we experienced today. Today, this candle just went straight up before we could even, personally, before I could even set my range or anything this morning. This candle had already, it just flew up like this. So I did not take any trade today because it had already moved past our entry point. And anywhere you enter now and you're doing a 50 pip stop loss, it's possible that you'll be stopped out. So I just left it. So I've just been watching the market. I'm hoping that it retraces back to this level so we can decide to take our entry. So that's basically what it's all about. Once you set up this region, the only thing you need to learn now is trade management. Because sometimes too, I see, like yesterday, I saw some profits, that a lot of profits, and before I know, maybe I put trailing stop loss and all, then it stops me out. So instead of having maybe $300, I end up having maybe like 300 and something. So you need to know how to manage that well. Then another thing that I found out yesterday is the knowledge of support and resistance also helps for you in managing your trade. Then also candlestick patterns. So if you look at it and feel okay, you can actually, but if you are not conversant, very conversant with all of those, just if you're okay with one to one, once it does one to one from your entry, you can just decide to close it out. So that's going to depend on you and your trading plan. 'Cause I'm still trying to struggle with that to know the best time to leave. But the strategy itself works well. So let me just show us what happened yesterday. So this was yesterday. This was yesterday. This was the Asian eye. So initially, before this move actually happened, we had a lot of fake outs. So if you check this, this actually went up, acted like it was going to, then it came back again. So we had a resistance somewhere around there that was not allowing it to go up. So if you had entered around this period, it's possible that it would have stopped you out. So that's why it's good to get good confirmation before you enter. So eventually you were able to enter yesterday and it went all up. I think it did up to, to 1 to 4 yesterday for this. So then before it came right down again. And because so if you had traded this, if you had traded the New York session, you probably might have gotten an opportunity here, but it was not very much before it reversed back again. So there are two strategies. If you have active Akash X subscription, which I assume most of us have, you can watch. There's a video on Liberty Reserve where Rich actually explains all of this even better. So there are two strategies actually. There is the breakout, which is what I've explained now. Then there's also the reversal strategy. Like that's what's played out here now. This one, it broke the Asian low and went down, then it reversed. And when it reversed, so imagine if you caught this reversal yesterday, it went all the way up to here. So this is almost over 2000, over close to 4,000 pips from that low yesterday. So that's basically it. I don't know whether I was able to pass it across properly, but if you have any questions, I'll be able to answer. But if you still want further listen, you can, like I said, you can watch that video by Rich Vendiga, or you can also, if you join his live sessions too, you also see. But it is something that has been proven to, if you go back, let me change this to 15 minutes. So if you go back and see, you see that every day there's opportunity for this. So, and if you really have time and go back to check the whole of uh, January, you will see how much you would have been able to make if you were using this strategy. So So that's basically it. That's why I said it's very simple. It doesn't need you to read charts or anything. It's just for you. The most important thing is to area, set your area very well. So once you have that set up very well, you're good to go.
So sorry, thank you. But does it mean that you, because if you use it to buy, is there a way you can also use it to sell?
So you can only, it's one direction. So what you're looking at is this range. This is the Asian range. So we have the upper and the lower. So in a day, it's possible for you to have both the opportunity to buy and the opportunity to sell. But you have to make sure that you are following the rules of the strategy. So if it goes up above the eye, and you have a second candle as confirmation, then you can take a buy. Then if on the same day, maybe this is London session, during New York now, it comes down to this particular, it comes down and breaks the Asian low, and you confirm too by first body break of the first candle, then the second one, it finishes um below the Asian low, then you can take a buy on the same day. But those are the rules. You must actually observe those rules for you to. But you can't take a buy and take a sell at the same time. Although for some people, so again, let me just say this, but this is not the strategy. That's why I said your knowledge of um, support and resistance can help you a lot. So if you take the buy here, for example, and it goes up, and you notice, if you're able to read charts now, you notice that okay, there's a resistance around this particular area. It's possible that it's going to bounce back. You can decide to close your trade then and take a sell from this point now, and but then you must really understand what you're doing. But for the strategy, it's just for you to watch when this breaks above the Asian high or breaks below the Asian low. Hello?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Is it always on the 5 minutes or 15 minutes?
Yeah, normally it's mostly it's set it on the 5 minutes. So most times I use 15, but for some people, maybe on days where you are not really clear about if you are looking for confirmation, because you don't want to be caught in a fake out. So if you're looking for confirmation, sometimes you might decide to just wait for the 15 minutes. You might use the 15 minutes candle instead of the 5 minutes to give you a better entry. You might enter a bit higher than normal, but at least you are sure that when you enter, you still get good profits. It's better than you entering and it takes you out. So you can use it at the 5 minutes, or his video actually specifies 5 minutes actually.
All right, Kunsho, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, please, if you want to ask a question, kindly raise your hand. Don't just unmute yourself so it doesn't get rowdy. All right. So, Mr. Kola, Engineer Kola Oni, please go ahead and ask your question.
Thank you very much for this sharing. My first question you have confirmed, that is that the second candle, we need to allow it to close, body close.
Yes.
But the first one has to do with trading view. Trading view has professional and non-professional. I'm just trying to find out, because I'm not sure that many of us have been working on trading view rather than, but majorly on our broker platforms. So which version of trading view is better for this?
So this is just basic. This is the free version that I'm using. I'm not paying
Okay.
for anything for. So
Okay.
I think for the free version, you can I think you can set 5 alerts.
Okay.
Then you can only have two indicators at the same time. So I can't add a third indicator now to this. If I want to add any other indicator, I need to take out one.
Okay.
Then the alerts. Then you can also set this alert on. So once you have the the Asian range number here, this 21,500, you can actually go to your trade locker too and set the range.
Okay.
So you can actually set the range. You can set the alerts. It's just that for trade locker, it just alerts you once. But the reason why I like trading view is that so all those times it goes up. Once it touches it and goes up small, then goes back. It alerts me every time. That's up and
Okay.
up. But trade locker, you can miss it because it's just once. And
All right. Thank you.
all right. Any more questions? So it's something that you might need to just try out on your own. Maybe if you have a demo account, you can decide to try it out for the next 1 week, thereabout, uh, and see how it goes. Madam Love, you can ask your question.
Hmm. Now, wow, I don't even know where to start from. So my journey is very far.
This thing is actually very. It's so when it was this month
So
too that I really
why my
started
journey
looking
is
at
far
it.
is that trading view, I don't even know. So do I go and register to get trading view?
You
And
don't
what do
need
I
to
do to
register.
get
It's
it?
free. TradingView is free. It's only when you want to start doing some other. But like I said, this one that I'm using is free.
So
It's the
I
free
go on a
version.
browser and look for trading view. How do I get, or is it
Yes,
an
just go
app?
to tradingview.com. So
Please,
you also have.
how come your name is Malik and your name is Naje? Is that Naje or Neji?
I didn't get that.
So
Is
the
it, do
trading
I go to the
just go to
browser and just look for
tradingview.com.
I just wanted to confirm
trading
the
view?
amount.
Because I'm on my laptop.
Or just go to
On my,
tradingview.com. So if you register, it also has an app. So if you register if you log in to TradingView with your email address, for example, and you use the same email address to log into the app, once you set this alert on your laptop and you have it on it will also alert you on your phone. So if you have it on your phone, so like I get most of the alerts on my phone. It's just I'm more comfortable with because of the big screen and all. I see it well. I prefer to use it on the desktop. But once I set the alert, I get the alert on my phone.
but you said just said we don't need to register now, or do you mean we don't have
No,
to
you
pay?
you you don't have to pay. That's what I mean. But you log in.
So when I go to tradingview.com, I need to sign up so that I can be logging into it, right?
Yes, yes. So once you log in on your phone with the same thing, whatever you do on your browser on your laptop or desktop, it also reflects on the phone.
Okay, so
It's
that
just
was
like
why I
Trade
said my
Locker
own
too.
journey is very far. So the first thing is I need to go get TradingView. So all these
Yeah.
things you're showing us now, I would have to set it up on TradingView.
Yes.
So how do I now um how do I link it to what we are doing with the Akashes? So when you give me the go ahead, then I go to Akashes to go and take the
Yes,
trade.
you take your
So
trades in you take your trades in Trade Locker. So once you have this, like once I have this set up now, and I've made my confirmation that the second candle has broken, at that point I just go to Trade Locker and take my trade there. Hello, did you get
sorry,
that?
just it wasn't clear. No, it wasn't clear at the
So
point. So
once you
when you
have
okay,
once you
continue.
have your confirmation that okay, this has broken above the Asian eye, and the second candle has also broken above it. Once you have that confirmation, maybe you are waiting for the candle to close. Immediately the candle closes, you just go to Trade Locker and take a buy on Trade Locker.
Okay. So what about parameters? Does it give you parameters as
No,
well?
no. So the only thing you need, because once you are looking at that, once you confirm, you just go and buy at market price
Okay.
on Trade Locker, but you set your stop loss from anywhere you enter from. So once you take the buy and maybe you entered at 21,500, for example, your stop loss from anywhere you enter is 50 pips below if it's a buy, and
So
50
that will be
pips
21,450.
above. Yeah, so for this, in this case, it will be 21,450. Yes.
21,550
So
for
yeah.
51.
So if it's a buy, if it's a sell, for example, here, your stop loss will be 21 470. Yeah, 470.
So you said 50 if it's 21,500, and 50 should be 21,450 or 21,550.
So from here, if you're buying, it's going to be below. Your stop loss will be below when you're buying. So it's going to be minus this 21,500 now minus 50. So it will be 21,450.99. That's what your stop loss will be. From
Okay.
wherever you enter, your stop loss should be 50 pips from wherever you enter.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I watched the video over and over. Thank you.
All right now. Any other questions?
Yes, good day.
Good day, ma.
Yeah, sorry I joined late. I was on a call. I've opened a trading view, but to get to this graph, how do I get to it?
Okay, so have you selected NAS 100?
Yes.
Okay, so what you need to do now is, can you see these indicators here?
Which indicator?
Indicators here, where my
No, where can I
or
see?
is it possible? Is it possible for you to share your screen if?
I'm on the laptop and I'm using my phone.
Oh, okay. But so if you look for, can you see these indicators? Can you see where we have 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes up?
No,
But can you see
I'm
my own
trying to
screen?
see. Yes, I can see it. I just want to know, get know how you got to this place, because let me
So
see
that's why
whether I
you
can.
look for indicators. It's when you click on it, it shows indicators, metrics, and strategies.
Indicators. Oh,
Can I? Sorry, my hand is up.
Okay, let's just I think let's
Hold
take it
on,
one after it.
Hold on, please.
Okay.
Let's maintain decorum. If not, I'm going to lock the chat. Somebody is asking, wait for that person to get done. Your hand is already up. We're going to see the hand. You don't have to speak. When they call you up, your name is there. Then you go ahead. If not, it becomes rowdy. Funsho, please go ahead.
Okay. So,
because
madam, have you
what
seen?
I'm not even seeing. I just click on that uh NAS 100 and
So,
came out.
okay, so let's look. This is NAS under. This is what you click.
Okay. I click on charts. Is up now.
Okay, you've seen it
Okay,
now.
I've seen
Okay.
it.
So, do you know how to add
Yeah.
the indicators? This Asian range and this John.
No, sir. No, sir. I
Okay,
came
so
late. I came when you were talking.
can you go to indicators now? Now that your chart is open.
I'm not seeing indicator, but I know that I'm seeing the my graphs. Is that plus sign that I'm seeing?
Beside that plus sign, do you have any other thing on that same line? If you go further to your right, can you see anything like indicator?
No, sir.
If you could share your screen, it would have. Maybe if I can see it, then I'll
That's
be able to.
I don't know whether, and there's no way I can even snap it.
So are you using the trading view? Is it on your phone now, on your laptop, on your computer?
On my computer.
So can you share your screen? Is it possible? Chairman
I'm
Nero, is it possible? Okay, you're using your phone to
sharing my
join.
screen.
Oh, okay. I understand. I thought you
Yes.
were joining on your.
Hold on, Funsho, hold on. Amarachi, log out from your phone. Log into the Zoom from your laptop, then you can share your screen.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I think we can take someone else while she's doing that. Then we'll come back to.
Mayor, please go ahead and ask your question.
Thank you, Chairman Uriel. Thank you, Funsho. Appreciate
Morning.
what you are doing for us this morning. To be honest with you, I've been on for quite some weeks now, and it's been up and down. But I think once again, one will be quick to jump in on this strategy, hoping that we'll make some good progress. The question is, how do we exit for us to maximize our profits when you are in the trade after the close? I mean, the close of the second candle after the Asian session, you continue on the trade. At what point do you exit, and what's the strategy for you to exit? For you to know that yes, I know you mentioned support and resistance, but is there any other custom strategy, that you think we can apply for that? Thank you, Funcho.
All right, thank you, sir. So the thing about exiting the market, if you listened when I was doing the presentation initially, it's going to be totally up to you and your risk appetite. And when you decide that, okay, this is okay for me, let me just take this and go. Like I said, personally yesterday, I okay, so let me show. It was around here. So I took the trade maybe somewhere around here. After this, yeah, I took a trade somewhere around here, and it went up to this level. So I actually had two trades. So at this point, I started. I actually saw that this was going to. There was like a resistance here, so that I was going to hit this resistance. So I started trailing one of my positions. I started trading one of my positions, and the other one I left it because sometimes it might still break and go further. But at the end of the day, the one that was trailing, I think I got
My
about
hand is on salute.
a little over on $100 on that one. But the
How
one that
now?
I left actually came back down and hit my stop loss.
Family.
So sometimes you might just say if you are okay
Well,
with,
I'm fine.
okay,
I'm
this
coming to
thing has
Lagos.
Chairman, you
done.
mute yourself. Chairman, you mute yourself.
Okay. So if you feel that okay, this thing has done 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, you can decide to close. So, but what's which advices is that once you know that it has done, maybe you are sacrificing $50 now for the trade, for example, and it has made up to $100, which is 1 to 1, you take your stop loss to break even to your entry point. So at that point, even if it reverses, you are not losing anything, though you might not make money. But if it goes further up, then you make more money. So the point at which you close is something that I'm still struggling with that myself too. I won't, so, but at some point, maybe if you just see because I think what I've decided personally is that once I have 1 to 1, I put it at break even, or 1 to 2. Once I say 1 to 2, I just close it. But sometimes you close it too early and you feel bad when you see it actually fly up because NAS moves crazily sometimes. Sometimes it moves up to about 6,000 pips in one move. So you just have to control your grid level at that particular point in time. So, but if you can read the charts very well, like if you know that this thing is going to hit a resistance, at that point, that might be your cue to close. Or what you can do again is to maybe close partials. If you do 0.02, for example, if that is your lot size, you can decide to close 0.01 and allow the 0.01 to, so at least you are booking profits. Because it's painful when you see a lot of money, then suddenly you just see everything go down again and you are in a loss.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, who's next? I can't see the people raising their hands. Sorry.
Sorry, everybody. I didn't know that I had not muted that myself. Esther, you're next.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Madam Esther.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear
sir.
you.
Sorry, I'm also trying to set up my own here, and I've gotten to another FSPM. Asian, what did you say we should use? Is it Asian paint?
Asian Range by Nico
And
948.
okay, I
So
will
you've clicked
type
this
it out fully.
indicator. Yes. Type out Asian Range
Range by Nicole.
by Nico 948. Because it's possible that you see other Asian Range. Make sure it's Nico 948.
Yes, that's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. So who's next?
Okay. I have opened it. I've seen the indicator.
Okay. So just click on it and search for the Asian Range by Nico 948. Just type Asian Range by Nico 948.
Okay.
So just click on
The-
it once. Yes, you'll now
yes,
see
sir.
it on your charts at the upper
Yes, sir.
left there. So come to, this is settings. Can you see the settings?
Settings.
Yeah. If you take your cursor to that Asian Range, this will come up. Your settings is in the middle.
Yes.
So click on the settings.
Okay. Asian Range Nico 948 input style
Yeah. So
visibility.
come to inputs.
Okay.
So before you do that, your time zone.
Okay.
Let me try. Okay, so we are in Nigeria. Our time zone is, I need to do the calculation. So our time zone is UTC plus one. Let me change this and see whether. So I've changed it, but because what I did before was use New York time zone because I was having issues when I set my own up. So I've been using that New York time zone. But let me put it in Nigeria, UTC plus one. That's our time zone. So under settings now.
Mm.
So now this is going to be +6. This is 7. So this is going to be 1 o'clock. This will be 01 Nigerian time.
Section now, what will I put there?
That's what I'm telling you. So put 1 to 7. 7.
01 to 7 or 13 to 7?
So 01 to 7. That's 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So this is what happens when, so you can see that the range is different from what I had before.
Yes.
So this is what happens when, this is why I decided to just go with the New York time. So you can see
Okay.
that. So if I mark it like this now, it's actually wrong. So what I do is to change this to UTC -5 New York time. Because if you don't get the range correct, then it's going to mess everything up. So I go to UTC -5, New York. Then I come to settings and put 19.
Okay, 19.
Yeah. So
Okay.
2, 1.
To 1.
Yes. So you see that it gives me the, so that's why I said I don't know why that time. Maybe I need to check the timing very well. But every time I use Nigerian time, I don't get it. But this is the exact settings that Rich Vendiga uses.
Okay, sir.
So yeah. So do you have the range now after you put?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you heard about how to enter, how to make the entry. Like you allow
No, sir.
so after the first candle. So once this range by 7 o'clock, this range has already
Sorry,
formed.
sorry, Funsho. Why the noise? Who is playing something? Cameroon,
Sorry, I can't hear you well. Oh. Hello? Hello?
someone is playing something down. We are hearing the music, a noise. That's what I'm trying to find.
I can't hear any from my hand, I'm not hearing it.
Uh,
Hello?
So I'm with you.
Okay. So once this range forms, then the next candle, so what you're watching out for is you're looking for the candle that will break above this range. So once you see a candle that breaks above it and closes above this range, then you wait for the next candle, this next candle after that one, wait for that candle to also form and break above this range. Once you have that confirmation, then you can take a buy. Once that second candle finishes and it also closes above this Asian range, then you can take a buy. So like I explained, like today I didn't take any buy today because when this candle just shot up. I think this was less than 2 minutes. Went up very high. So it was already in profit. So if I'm entering, the farther you are away from the range, then it becomes more risky. Because if I enter from anywhere around there, for example, and I use my stop loss, which is supposed to be 50 pips, it will be somewhere above the Asian range, and it's possible for me to be taken out. So it's actually risky. So that's why I didn't take any trade today. So sometimes it happens like that. You just have to be patient and wait for the perfect entry. And there are sometimes when if you rush in and you don't wait for the proper confirmation, then it goes up as if it wants to go up, then it goes back down. So you need to confirm that it actually is moving up and not trying to fake you out. So that's why
Okay.
if you go to, so this was yesterday. So look at this. This was the first candle yesterday that broke. This is the first candle. Let me enlarge this. So this is the first candle that broke above the, yeah, this was the first candle. But when you look at the next one, so this actually closed above it too. So this is where I'm saying that the knowledge of maybe candlestick patterns can help you. But even if you are not very confident, what you can do is once you are not sure of that, you can change instead of 5 minutes, you can use a 15 minutes uh, candle because that will give you. Uh,
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Are we doing NAS 100 or US 100? I'm seeing US 100 on your own, and my own is
it's the
showing NAS
same.
100.
It's the same. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay.
So the most important thing is to make sure that this thing closes well above. So once it closes, then you can take the trade maybe anywhere around here. Then it goes up like this. Then you can close it. But knowing when to exit the market is something you also need to, maybe by doing a lot of tests. So you can actually test this strategy on a demo account, maybe for like a week, and see how it actually moves. So if you go back, so like this move now, for example, I think this was Monday. So if you're anybody that caught this move now has made massive profits because it went all the way down to this point. So this did more than, I think this did up to 1 to 6 reward ratio. So if you had used $50, for example, if you had risked $50 here, you would have gotten $300 from that $50 that you risked. But that if you stay till the end of the trade. So that's why you need to actually know. So when you practice it, you also get some things. Like, yeah, as I yesterday, I was still learning some new things about this strategy. But the most important thing is that if you look back on your charts, you see that this strategy actually works. If you look back to, maybe if you play it back to, so every day. So there are some days when if you don't get a clean entry, it's fine. You don't have to trade every day. Because if you want to rush in, then if you don't get a good entry, you are most likely going to lose money. And another thing about it is risk management. So depending on the
Yeah.
size of your account, you need to know how much you are willing to risk. So in case the market goes against you, you know that okay, if you are risking, if you are using 0.01 lot, for example, and you use a 50 pips stop loss, you are losing $50 if the trade goes against you, and maybe it goes up to 1 to 3 or 1 to 4, you are making like 150 or $200 with that $50 that you risk. So did you get that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So with practice, and like I said, if your Akash subscription is still valid, please look for see
Okay.
after inputs, then go to style. So here now you
Okay.
can this up and down at the upper limit, the
Yeah.
Asian high and the Asian low. So you can change them to whatever color that suits you. So you can
Okay.
just play around with the colors. You can make this blue, can make this blue, then you can decide to make this pink. So just any color that suits you can. So did you get
That's what
that?
I'm saying. My background is black.
The
I want to
background
remove
of,
the
is it the
black
background
so
of
that I,
this? So is it the background of the chart now or the
yes,
background of,
as your own is white now. As your own is white, mine
oh,
is black.
black. Okay. I think there's a place, I don't really know exactly where to change that. Let me see. Okay, this is settings. Can you see these settings?
The normal setting, not
Y-
the
Yeah, not the one for
Asia
Asian
range.
range. So on that upper line now, you will see settings there. You can see
Yes,
my
I've seen.
cursor. So
Okay.
let me see
Yes. Okay.
whether I'm
Okay,
not
good. I've removed
very
it to grind.
okay.
I've done that.
Okay, so you have it as
Tangent.
white now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Thank you
Okay,
so
I
much.
see four hands raised, but I can't see the people raising. So maybe Chairman, you can help the next person.
Yeah, we have
Hello.
Bola. We have Bola. Bola, you
Okay.
can go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Aticha. Thanks so much for sharing with us. I just want to ask, you gave us the settings for the Asian eye. Can you please also give us the settings for the John Phipps?
So the John Phipps, like I explained, is not really. In fact, we can do without it. So what the John Phipps actually just shows us, like I explained here, is this blue line now shows us the London Open. So it shows when it opens. So the line goes across. Then where it ends is where London session ends. Then the one below it is the one for the New York. So this is where New York starts, and this is where New York ends. That's all there is to it. It's just because it puts which Vendiga actually puts it there. Just I think he just uses it for reference, but it's not. It doesn't affect our setting of our trades or anything. But if you want to change like these two colors too, for example, you can come here and come to settings. So these are the colors. You can decide to change all of these colors to whatever. But it's not then the timing for London session, New York session, that's all that about it. There's really not, like I said, I think it just uses it for reference. I didn't even touch any of these things. Do you understand that? Hello, Madam Bola. Hello.
I think the network threw her out. I'm not seeing
Oh,
her
okay.
again. Let's go to Esther. Esther, have you asked your question or you still have question? Esther, I think Esther have asked. Arize, please go ahead. Okay, Arize is talking now.
For the opportunity. So please, I don't mean to take us back, but I wanted to know because I started following what you're teaching. This cloud, cloud something. Is it you that formed it? Because I'm watching my own on the laptop, but I want to know how you formed it to know so that I'll be able to know when you explain the candle formation when
So
it's
you are
over.
talking about this range, right? This place.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
that is what this Asian range indicator does for you. So you have to add this Asian range indicator.
Okay.
So you go to indicators
Okay.
and type Asian
On the search Asian.
range by Nico 948. This particular one. You can see that you have other Asian, but Asian range by Nico 948.
Okay.
So click it. Then you need to set the time. So once you set the time, you'll be able to see that range. So that's what forms the range.
Okay. Asian range by there's a name you mentioned.
Nico 948.
Okay, Nikon for yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just click on it.
Yes. So once you click on it once, it appears on your chart.
I'm waiting for it to appear on machine.
Wait, can we go to the next person now? Arize, are you good?
I think it's still
Okay.
trying to.
Yeah, I want it to show on my but there's something that came up.
It should be instant. Once you click on it, it should show on you. If you are using your browser, you should see it where I'm where my cursor is right now.
Okay, there's something that came on, more indicators, more trading possibility, asking basic or premium, something 30-day free trial. Does it
Do
have
you
to show
have other indicators? Do you have any indicators on your chart?
indicators?
Do you have anything here? Because if you have more than two, you'll not be able to add a third one. So you need to delete one.
No, I've not added indicator before.
Mm. Is
I've
it
not
possible for
added.
you to, can you, because if I see what is happening on your, because once you click on this indicator and click on this once, it should appear there.
On Zoom with the phone, but I'm using the laptop to access what you're teaching, to practice it. So
So do you have NAS 100? Did you select NAS 100?
yeah, it's exactly the one you are using, US 100 cash,
So, but
CFD,
under where you have this sell and buy now, what is next? Do you have this?
volume. Okay, yeah, I've seen the thing come up. Okay,
Uh-huh.
but it has not formed the cloud
So
something.
go to settings now.
Okay, settings. Okay.
Can you see input style and visibility?
Setting. I'm looking for the setting anyway.
So if you put your cursor on that Asian range, you will see something that looks like eye to hide. Then in the middle, you will see settings.
Okay, yeah, yes.
So click on settings,
Yeah, it's Asian range Nico 948. So input style
input.
visibility.
So reference resolution is 1 day. Just
Okay,
leave that one. Then session, you
yeah.
put here 1900. So I don't know whether you were
My
here.
own is showing 1900, yeah.
Then 1 to 0100.
Yeah, yes.
Then you have this show Asian range on 1 hour chart. You have it checked.
So okay, show action range on 1 hour chart. I should
Yes.
click, yeah, click on it.
Yes, once it's checked, then click OK.
Okay.
Then go to the bottom left of your where you have time zone. Once you click OK, go to where you have time zone.
Bottom left. Okay.
Bottom right, sorry. Bottom right, sorry.
Okay, where you have
So
UTC.
so go to UTC -5 New York.
Okay, -5. Okay, yes.
Yes,
You
once
can.
you click that, if you look at your chart now, you should have this range.
New York, man. I clicked on it though, but then the thing did not appear.
Are you on 5 minutes or do you know the time frame that you're on? Is it 5 minutes or 15? Because it's possible that it has formed. You might need to reduce the font for it to come.
Okay, trading view. I'm looking for where I can. If it's on scan, I know where to change it, but I'm looking for it on trading view. That timing, 5 minutes, 15
So
minutes.
is on that same line. That's top of the screen
Okay.
where you have NAS 100. If you move further to the right, you will see the time there.
Why am I not seeing my program? Okay, can you show me on your screen where it is
So this is
located?
where it is. Can you see my cursor? This is where you have NAS 100. Then if you move further left, you'll see the time here. If you don't see any part, there should be a drop down here that will show you the time.
Okay, my own is showing this G, then
It's the same place. There's an arrow there. Just drop down that arrow. You will see if you drop down the arrow, you will see 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think yeah, I'm seeing the cloud now.
You are seeing it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can just change the color if I want.
Yeah, you can change the color to whatever you want.
Okay. To the setting.
Yes, true. So go to that same Asian range, do settings, then that
Okay.
will be under style. So you can change the color to, but make sure that you use a color that will highlight the high and the low properly for you.
Okay.
So this up is the high, the down is the low, then this is the background.
Okay.
So you can change it to whatever.
Okay. That's done.
So who is are you okay
Yes,
now?
Yes,
photo.
I'm okay.
Oh,
We have
Thank you.
one.
hello?
Yes, Wonka is there. Wonka want to talk. After Wonka,
Okay,
I'll be.
Madam Ronke.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good
Thank you
morning, ma.
for everything.
Mm,
Yes,
you're welcome.
I want to ask you where the settings button is on the top bar.
So the settings button for what? Is it for the
No,
Asian
you
range?
changed the color of the background of the chart for one lady just now,
Oh,
but I
okay.
didn't see where you click the settings button.
So it's on the top right.
Where's that? Can you show
Top
me with the
right on
cursor?
your screen. Yeah.
Where?
Are you using a browser?
No, I'm using my phone.
Sorry, let me
Okay,
see where it is on the phone.
okay, I can see where you're touching now.
But it might be different for. Okay, so for the phone,
Yes.
go to menu. Can you see menu?
Mm, Are you touching it? Are you
No, no,
touching it?
I'm no I'm using it for my phone now. So I'm not I'm just checking my phone to see where. So if you're using your phone, menu
Yes.
should be to the bottom right, sorry.
Bottom
You will
right.
see menu with 3 lines. So what's the bottom line of your app? What is it? What's showing there? So are you using the app or you are using the web
No,
browser on your phone?
no, I'm just listening to you on the Zoom.
No, no. So I want to know which trading view you are using. Is it the
I'm
trading
not
view
using
app?
any yet. I'm just looking at your screen.
Oh, okay. So it's better when you have it so you can. So this is where it is. If you are using the browser, it is on the top right. This is where
Okay.
settings is.
Okay. Is it always that color, that six-figure shape?
Yes, that's the new design.
Okay. All right. Okay. And the clock on the right is where we get all the times of the world. That clock
Yes,
that says plus 99.
this that one is below, bottom right now.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Who's
We
next?
have Mr. Felix. After Mr. Felix, I'll be. Esther, I still get question to ask. Oh, yeah, no, let's go. Mr. Felix first.
All right, Mr. Felix.
Mr. Felix, unmute yourself and talk, please. I think Mr. Felix is not ready. Esther, you can go ahead. Okay, thank you very much. I'm unable to locate, to get that.
Sorry, I
Good.
can't. Sorry, can you come again?
Yeah, I went to the tools and I typed out the NAS 100 FSPL Asian range.
No. So, okay,
Wait,
do you have the NAS now? Do you have the symbol?
To teach
I
to
did,
teach people like this, you go be a patient person.
sorry.
Do you have NAS? Are you using your phone or your
Yes, where I typed it, but it's bringing SPX, NDQ, DJI.
so what did you click? Did you click indicators?
I'm not sure if that is the one because it didn't really bring any symbol out.
I need to know what you are clicking exactly so I can know because I'm trying to look at my phone too. So you have
Should
the
I
chat.
share my screen?
Okay, can you share your screen if you are using your phone? Okay, share your screen.
I'm using my phone. Let me share. Only the host can share in this meeting.
Oh, okay. You need to.
Shamayura, Shamayura can give us hosts. Is Shamayura still here with us? Because I need to share my screen too.
Okay, maybe you should go first. Well, okay, you can share your own screen too.
Yes. Is Shamayura here? If not, let me log out. I'm coming through the back office. I actually have the link. Well, let me log
Okay.
out so that I can enable people because today we must learn. Oh. We not agree. People will want learn.
Hello, Funsho.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You round up this call in the next 9 minutes. We'll continue tomorrow. It's already,
Okay.
then it will be an hour, 30 minutes. If the video is too long, it becomes laborious for people
Yeah,
to watch.
true.
So I'm going to make you host in the next 9 minutes. Round up. Tomorrow, we'll continue from where we
Continue.
stop.
Okay.
So I'm passing the host to you because I
Okay,
won't
sir.
be available when you're done.
Okay.
All right, I've made you host. When you're done, I will upload the video on my
Okay.
YouTube. People can go and watch it, but let's make it short. If it goes to 2 hours, it becomes too long.
This comes to.
Tomorrow,
Okay.
let everybody watch this one today. Then tomorrow we'll continue from here.
Okay. I really need to. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Maybe just let Madam okay. Me, I can come to you in private because my own
no,
long.
no wahala.
Okay.
But
Okay, make co-host.
Okay, I noticed that you have US 30 showing.
No,
So I
just
was
ignore that.
confused. Then I saw NAS 100 again.
It's actually US. It's US 100. Just ignore that.
No, what I mean is that the US 30 is showing above the Asian range.
Oh, okay. I said
So
that's just ignore it. It's not. So I've
it's
removed
not
it.
looking.
Not
Okay. The other thing was that if I want to go to TradingView, do I just go to www.tradingview.com,
www.tradingview.com. Yes.
their website, and then register?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So, do you still want to share your screen, or are you okay now?
yes, I'm not
I've
yet.
made you a co-host. I've made you a co-host.
Okay. Only the host can share in this meeting.
I made
It's
you
still showing on my
co-host.
screen. No, I didn't.
I've actually make.
Stop madam. Stop share. Then share again, madam. Yes, I'm repeating it. Okay, no problem.
Madam Esther, do you have any other question?
I will ask my leader. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Dr. Love,
Yes.
do you want to?
Our
You
boss
can
said
call
we
me later. You can
1:30
call me
is
at any
done.
time.
Just give me. I sent you a private message here because I need to be very sure of this your number. No, this is not two name you get. Give me the
So,
number now. Send to my so that I can call you. We can do this one on one later.
okay, I've not seen your
On chat,
message.
on chat. I sent
Is
it
it
to you.
WhatsApp?
No, not WhatsApp. I don't even. Yeah, on chat. Yeah.
Okay, on chat, yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, I'll respond now. Okay, I've sent it to you.
Okay. No
All right.
problem.
Okay, so I think if you anybody that still has any questions, we can continue tomorrow. So we don't exceed the 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay. Madam, okay. Hello.
Is Arinze that is
Yes.
talking now? Arinze, Abi?
Okay, I don't think he's talking to us. Okay, I think it's a good place to stop. We can pick it up tomorrow. So if you still have any other questions tomorrow, they will answer it tomorrow. And hopefully maybe we'll be able to show an example of a trade that we took. Like I couldn't take any trade today because the market really flew away from us very early before we could even set our range. So we need to wait. So it's possible that we'll still get an opportunity today, but if not, we'll wait till tomorrow. It's better to have a good entry than to enter at a place where you will lose money. So thank you very much, everybody. And if you can't, you can still watch that Richard Vendiga's video on Liberty Reserve to give you more insights. And if you have any questions, we'll take it tomorrow. Thank you, everybody,
Yeah,
and
thank
have
you.
a good
Sorry,
day.
where's the video?
Yeah.
Sorry, where's the Wendigas
Thank
video?
you.
I
Thank
joined
you
in
so
late.
much.
So
Thank you
it's on
so
your
much.
Akash X back office.
Oh,
Just
okay.
click
Oh,
on
okay, okay.
Educator Series. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. And